Welcome back. The U.S. is revising its international travel policy, ending a travel ban on visitors from the European Union and the U.K. As Wendy Gillette reports, the news comes just after Britain simplified its rules, making it easier for vaccinated Americans to visit.
There's a changing of the guard for COVID travel restrictions on both sides of the Atlantic. The White House says all international visitors are welcome in the U.S. starting in early November, but they must be fully vaccinated. That cancels travel bans on visitors from Europe. Mike Greatrex from Wales welcomes the news.
The American people have missed out on a lot of UK tourism. The UK tourists have missed out on doing their shopping trips to New York City.
A new study from the World Travel and Tourism Council estimates the UK ban alone cost the U.S. economy $1.2 billion a month.
It's absolutely critical that we get that connection between these great partners across the Atlantic back together again.
The Biden administration's news comes just after Britain made it easier for Americans to visit. Matthew Upchurch is the CEO of the luxury travel network Virtuoso.
The greatest news is that you don't have to have a test in the U.S. before you get here. And now there's just a rapid test when you arrive.
Almost 4.5 million Americans visited the UK in 2019. But when the pandemic hit in 2020, that number dropped to less than 1 million. More tourists from the U.S. travel here than from any other country, and they spend the most, too. Travel advisor Martha Gaughan from Atlanta visited Buckingham Palace Monday morning.
It is so wonderful to be back in the UK. It's just been too long.
She's one of more than 40 American travel advisors touring the newest attractions in London. And the UK hopes millions more tourists will follow now that the gates are open. Wendy Gillette, CBS News, London.
The Biden administration is also tightening testing requirements for unvaccinated Americans returning to the U.S. Pfizer says its COVID-19 vaccine is safe for kids as young as 5. Those details coming up next.